Good evening, Christina Resso. Thanks for tuning into this video. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends. Now, I wasn't going to really talk about the situation in the Middle East because, according to Bible prophecy and signs that the Lord Jesus is returning soon, I really didn't want to waste my time talking about the conflict between Hamas and Israel. As we all know, and you can believe it if you want to, especially if you're a non-believer, that and they say it's just the black race is being been the most attacked. No, the Lord's people, the Israelites, have been attacked for a long time, over or nearly 5,000 years or so. So this is no surprise about the situation of the Middle East. And I currently work with a population that will blatantly say that these Israelites are their enemy. I won't mention the country, but it's also currently in the Middle East. What I am going to say, bringing my attention about the situation, there was a comment that Megyn Kelly said, and then Candace Owens responded to it after the one of the presidential candidates, Vivek. I know Vivek. I'm sorry. Can't pronounce him. I like the guy until he made this comment in response to Megyn Kelly. But it all started with a group of Harvard students. And Megyn Kelly said, hey, you know, what's the deal here? I mean, in fact, I got the quote right here. Um, yeah. Uh, on October 7th, Hamas led the deadliest Palestinian malicious attack on Israel in history. Now, Israel's first mistake to even share their land with these people in the first place, unless they actually invaded it like we have illegal immigration here. Okay. And over 4,000 people on Monday were attacked. Okay. So Megyn Kelly criticized this guy. I mean, where did it start? No, it started with this Vivid guy. And it's obvious he's going to side with Palestine. Which is why I'm going to reconsider, even voting if he's the last candidate, which I doubt he will. It's either going to, bottom line, it may either be Trump or DeSantis, bottom line. Okay. He wrote an X, while the students were simple fools, they shouldn't be blacklisted. Why they were blacklisted? Okay. They made a negative comment, something that they, number one, were ignorant about. Okay. Because despite of how Ivy League, Harvard is, and I've been on their campus before when I visited Boston like over a decade ago. It's still a liberal arts school, and they're still ignorant about a lot of things. As fairly most of us in this situation. That's why I really didn't want to cover the whole Israel situation in the first place. Because, number one, again, they're the most hated in the world, like Christians. And this is coming close to the end when the Lord Jesus, believe it or not, will return. So none of this that's happening in the Middle East is shocking me at all. Okay. Quote, he said, colleges are spaces for students to experiment with ideas, and sometimes kids join clubs that endorse boneheadedly wrong ideas. Now, Megyn Kelly came back and said, "You gotta be kidding me. They sided with terrorists who murdered innocent women and children." Now, this is where Candace Owens, in my opinion, made a mistake. She responded to something that had nothing to do with her. I mean, this was, Megyn Kelly should have even left him alone. If a person makes an ignorant comment about anything, I'm gonna leave it alone. Even on YouTube, because I'm already flagged or whatever. So when people make stupid statements, okay, like example, things that are not true. Now you got people that come out with being part of the black race, black American race. Black American men have been disrespecting black women through music songs. Now it's through social media. So when they come out with videos denigrating our looks, as they've always done, I don't respond to that. In fact, I don't even waste my time clicking on the video, which is something these two ladies should have done. Both beautiful women, both have big platforms, yet they're going to respond to some ignorant nonsense like this. And I didn't know this full story at first when I did my podcast, but now I know. Candace Owens responded to what Megyn Kelly said. Now, not that I totally disagree with what she said. I'm going to paraphrase her tweet, because that's how she responded. Candace Owens said, in so many words, well, college kids are stupid. When I was in college, I had my own stupidity. It's a liberal place. I just let it go. As if Megyn Kelly didn't have no. Well, she wasn't responding to. She was responding actually to the quote that Vivek made here. All right. Now, I'm gonna be careful on YouTube. You can check out my Rumble channel. That's actually where I'm gonna share the information. I'll share the information on the article from Daily Wire. I'm going to share the actual, YouTube channel video from Megyn Kelly. How she responded to news is news. Uh, Everyone is always quick to respond to things. And I'm surprised Candace responded the way she did, because she postponed her opinion about that silly Memphis situation, thinking it was some kind of race war when it really wasn't. It was just a bunch of drunks that wanted to cause trouble and wanted to dominate. It had nothing to do with race at all. So it's just so interesting. And you all tell me what you think when you get all this information. But I really didn't want to go into the Israel and Palestine information. That's why I'm postponing. And I was also, up north visiting family last week and enjoying that, and wanted to get away with things. So I've been so exhausted, and as you can see, it's kind of late in the evening when I'm doing this video. But you all let me know, excuse me, in the comment section what you think. Now you have to listen to the entire video before just jumping in and saying something, and read the article in addition to listening to the video. And that's all going to be on Rumble. I'm not going to share this on YouTube because I have to be careful. Even when I put the title in the video, I have to be careful with that. So they had this spat. She and Megyn Kelly. Long story short, I think, since Candace initiated this argument with her, she should invite Megyn Kelly on her show and have an interview and one-on-one, like big gals. And well, Megyn is older than she is. I'm even older than Candace Owens. And have this situation, and discuss what's going on. Okay. Um, I think there was a misunderstanding. Megyn Kelly was just saying what she said. Hey, these kids shouldn't support these people who are murdering so many people, and they just jump off the bandwagon. Now, I know Candace Owens may have meant well and say, "Oh, just ignore what kids say," but when you say something, it's just like words. If I call someone a name, or you don't, or if someone calls me a name, when you verbally abuse someone, they don't forget. As opposed to physically assaulting someone, you can heal and move on. But words cuts deep. Currently, I'm reading the book of Proverbs in the Bible, and there's a lot of wisdom according to David's son Solomon, who are also Israelites in the genealogy of Jesus, according to chapter 1 of Matthew. So that's all I have. You folks put in the comments that if you're disrespectful in the comments, not only will I delete your comment, but I will also block you and report you. And that goes both ways in both YouTube and Rumble, because we're in a time that is a very vulnerable situation in our world, and it's coming close when the Lord Jesus comes. And I guarantee you, he's not going to be sensitive and vulnerable. He is not going to be playing with any of us. Okay. Christina Red Soul, thanks for listening. Pray for our nation. Pray for our brothers and sisters under the persecuted church and the situation in the Middle East. And please be sincere in your, it can't be a passive prayer. If you don't care, just don't say anything at all. Okay? But I pray that you don't. Especially if you are a follower of the Lord Jesus Christ. As I've been closing my videos recently, the Lord bless you, the Lord keep you, and may his light shine upon you. And I'll talk to you as soon as the Lord wills it.